if you both look back on the big successes of Suede, what's the thing that stayed most clearly into your head from that time? Do you think?
For me, it's kind of the reaction at some of the great gigs. It's just the feeling of some of the gigs that we did, especially around the kind of coming up time, of just this kind of world community of strange freaks who came out to see us all over the place. There's something really great about this kind of never-ending tour where you went from San Diego to Singapore to, from Helsinki to, all over, and just there being this feeling, this kind of community that wherever you went, it made you feel kind of slightly kind of bulletproof, you know what I mean?
Did that feeling changed a lot since then?
I think it becomes a job, you know what I mean? And it's really difficult, however kind of on your guard you are against it. It becomes routine, and it's you're not being true to yourself. And I think more than anything, you're not being true to people who love the band. If it is routine, if making records is routine, if doing gigs is routine, I could always tell when I went to see bands who just were going through the motions, and it really frustrates me that we reached that point and we didn't have the hard-headed nous to stop it before,
You're doing some gigs in Europe. Was there a specific reason why you picked those places, for example Amsterdam, or was it just spread it as much as possible?
No, we're playing places that we like to play. It's really simple. We're doing 6 dates. It's not a lot. It's places where we have good memories of good gigs.
What are the memories from Amsterdam?
Well, funnily enough, we were just talking about it. The first gig here, I didn't really enjoy at all. And I always think of Amsterdam as this kind of rising curve. You know what I mean? The first time we came here, it had that feeling that you get sometimes in big cities of just being checked out. You know what I mean? Because the Dutch are very, very quick to pick up on stuff, and they're very omnivorous of other cultures and stuff. But the last couple of gigs we did here were amazing, weren't they?
They were good actually. In the last tour, yeah, really good.
And
so it's got better and better with time, hasn't it?
Growing thing.
There's a very sort of loyal fan base here. Yeah.
Is it always been, or is it just, like you said, it grew?
No, like I say, at first it wasn't at all. At first it felt like one of those places where people, you know what it is when you have a big city that people go to, gigs a lot, that you get a lot of people who come along like, okay, impressive. But the last couple of gigs we did were entirely unlike that. They were proper throw yourself around, hands in the air, singing gigs.
The tour is ending in London, 7th of December, I guess.
Yeah.
With that final gig for so far, is the legacy of Suede safe, as you said before?
Is the legacy safe? Well, yeah, I'd like to think that we kind of we know what we're doing now. We're making decisions for the right reasons,
What are the right reasons?
I hope the legacy is kind of increased by the gigs, you know what I mean? I was dissatisfied by the way we finished it, you know what I mean? And I think what we've been doing in the past year is a more fitting kind of postscript to what we did.
Why does it fit so much better, do you think?
I think we were away for 7 years and you realise what's great about it, and you take the care to make it special every night. And you kind of hone down the kind of, the passion and the energy and the drama of what you do.
Okay. Is it going to end after 7th of December, everybody
Don't
wants
know.
to know? Or is it just, like you said,
we don't know.
It has to be very special, you said in an early interview?
We don't know.
Yeah.
What makes it special for you?
Again, I think it's that relationship between you and the crowd. It's getting that thing back from them and feeling that what you're doing isn't just entertainment, that it's actually, touching people and reaching people.
Brett, last question. You're very, you don't want to commit to another tour with Suede or making new work with Suede. Why is that you try to keep it away for this long? Like, I'm not going to say anything about it yet.
I think that's what keeps it interesting. The fact that there's a bit of mystery about it. If we had the next sort of 3 years of our lives mapped out, tours and everything, there'd be something a bit boring about that. I think it's the not knowing that keeps it fresh.
Okay. for you and for the crowd. Okay.
Yeah.
We will
You know,
see.
we go on stage tonight in Amsterdam. It might be the last time that people in Amsterdam ever see us. That's quite an exciting thing. It might not be. I mean, I don't know. But isn't that more exciting than saying, oh yeah, we're going to be back in a month's time, and then a month after that, and a month after that?
It's a nice
Isn't that
story.
much more exciting?
It's a nice story
for everyone?
Yeah. Well, thank you very much and good luck. And,
Thank you.